I've been practicing yoga actively since about 7 to 8 years ago. Before that, I did a lot of Pilates and different type of more high impact practices. And when I was diagnosed with MS is when my doctor told me that yoga would be a good path to take. So it worked out really good to be able to do yoga. And that's been about 7 years I've been diagnosed, and right around there is when I started practicing. I love teaching, and because I saw the benefits for me physically for yoga, to be able to teach and help people out and give the benefits of it, it's like the perfect marriage of what I love to do, both teaching and also practicing and just moving body and hopefully helping other people. So it was a great melding of my love for fitness and my love for teaching. For me personally, again, with the diagnosis of MS, it helps a ton with the spasticity that I have in my legs, and I have a lot of trouble, or had a lot of trouble, with tightness and cramping in my hamstrings. And when I started practicing yoga, it was amazing how much different. I don't have pain hardly at all with my with the MS. There's other symptoms and other problems I have with, but as far as the pain and the flexibility, 100% almost, I would say, improvement from that. And just energy-wise, and just being able to still be active, but not force your body into the types of activities that I have done before. It's not as hard as running, and it just helps you to move a more gentle way, and it's just much more therapeutic and beneficial to me. So stress management, I think I'm much more balanced as a person because of my yoga practice, so it definitely translates off the mat too. The biggest thing I always hear is people say that, well, I'm not flexible to do yoga. And that's not what it's about. It's not about turning yourself into a pretzel, because it's very much about finding what works in your body. So I really recommend people to try it and to find a person or a teacher that they identify with, because sometimes you'll go into a class and it doesn't click with you. It's maybe too intense or maybe too easy, and you need to give it another chance and keep trying what form of yoga works better for you. Because yoga works. Yoga will work. You just have to find the type of yoga that works best for you. I think there is some truth to the idea that our bodies are connected in ways that are beyond our just understanding. I do think the way I see it is that it's all God-given, that God gave us these bodies that are amazing and well put together, and that when He created us with the capacity to help ourselves be healthier, or choose to just lay on the couch and not do anything. So when we move our body and when we are healthy and feeding it right and doing all that, I definitely think there's a connection to the preservation of the body as a temple, as God says in the Bible. We're supposed to take care of our bodies as a temple. When you get beyond that into some of the beliefs where you feel that yoga is more about you healing yourself and finding ways to better yourself without the part of my connection to Christ, that's where I have trouble with it, because I don't think that I can ever be fully enlightened without my connection to Christ. That's where I'm trying to be more Christ-like. So in that way, I'm trying to be enlightened. But in yoga, a lot of the spirituality teaches you can find that enlightenment within yourself. And I don't believe that personally, me within myself, I can find that enlightenment. I have to have that dependence on the Savior. So that is where I have a little difference. But yes, definitely believe in all the things that we can do to help ourselves be healthier physically, but spiritually, I can't get any further on my own without that connection to the divine, and in my case, that's my Savior, Jesus.